Now, you've also talked publicly about having cannabis hyperemesis syndrome. Can you talk about how you got the diagnosis and how you treated it and the aftermath? Because I think it's something that a lot of people hear about, but they don't necessarily understand.
I had gone through a few years of like a severe depression and heavy anxiety post-pandemic. And I really wasn't sure what was kind of setting me off, but for years I'd been having nausea at different times of the day. And I always thought it was from possibly like overtraining or old concussion stuff, or, I had all sorts of weird things in my head about, what it could be from. And then the symptoms just started getting worse and worse. And so the thing about cannabis hyperemesis syndrome is that I didn't correlate that my nausea was because of the cannabis that I was consuming. Now, I was consuming a lot post-pandemic. Yeah, I'd medicated myself into a bit of a corner, but I was like smoking quite a few bongs, quite a few infused joints, and then I was consuming hundreds of milligrams of either RSO or hash-based edibles or rosin-based edibles, and I was starting to get vomiting, severe pain in my upper stomach and right side, pain through my shoulder, and vomiting and trembling episodes that would last for hours in the middle of the night. Now, smoking cannabis during those would make me feel better, but then hours later, I would have another episode. So I took multiple trips to the hospital. I was taken out of my house in an ambulance one day because of my weakness. And basically what happens is that the sickness will stop you from eating, and then it slowly starts to shut your kidneys down. I had two emergency room doctors try to diagnose me with this, and I was in complete denial about it. I thought that cannabis did not hurt people. I thought that I was, quote, safe with it and educated about it. But, after my second diagnosis and going over the list of symptoms, me and my partner were both like, this is exactly what it is. So I had to do a severe detox, which was very uncomfortable for me. And I was completely sober from any cannabis products for 6 weeks. Now, luckily, through the guidance of amazing cannabis doctor and emergency room doctor, Dr. Ira Price from Hamilton, he told me that I could start to consume CBD again. So that was a bit of a godsend. And I figured that out. Now, it was really heartbreaking for me thinking that, oh my gosh, I'm never going to be able to consume edibles again, because I was about 6 weeks away from going to Thailand to get to taste my Thailand chocolate bar. So I'm like, if I get all the way to Thailand and get sick from this, I'm just going to be so unhappy. So, I had been sober for 6 weeks and then got to Thailand and got to try a square of my chocolate, and it was awesome. And I didn't have any more symptoms, but I do have to be careful, because if I start to get on a path of overconsumption again, my body tells me almost right away.